Matanong kita, what are your thoughts there na you won't think as much if you keep on using AI? Hindi gagana yung brain mo, magiging lazy ka.
Yeah, nakakatakot. Naisip ko rin na, what if siya na yung mag-isip for me? There's like this certain fear din na, paano kung parang siya na yung nagkocontrol ng buhay ko?
What happens if you don't use it?
May iwan ka.
Yeah. AI, it's gonna be baseline na. Will you use AI to your advantage? Or hayaan mo lang another wave of technology?
Like, do you think AI is taking away jobs?
Like any new wave of tech, it will change jobs. So you can never fully stay ahead. But if na-automate mo 15% of your work tasks, that's already 15% more of your time. And time is the most valuable thing in this world. You can never earn it back. Once it's spent, it's spent. Nakakatakot lang siya if
Okay. Let's go a little bit practical here. Let's say you're a student. What should I be looking for in an AI? Or ano yung dapat kong aralin about AI?
For me, even simple tasks mo lang, yun hindi mo kailangang aralin. So for me, Google Calendar ko naka-AI.
Okay,
So,
paano mo ginagawa?
So I use Google Calendar.
Mhm.
If I chat Gemini, when is my flight? It will tell me kung ano yung flight ko. Kasi it's connected to my email, it's connected to Google. So number one, i-integrate mo siya sa life mo. Don't take it as, okay, from 9 to 10 p.m., I will study about AI. No, you integrate it slowly sa life mo. Kasi it's the little tasks na will eventually add up, diba? Kaya nga important ang habits. So if schedule mo pa lang, everyday na tinitingnan mo calendar mo, planner mo, personally, hindi ko siya ginagawa, but I have friends who use AI as their parang journal. I personally don't do it, but I have friends who do.
Why don't you do it?
How?
Curious.
Why don't I?
Why?
Siguro, when it comes to parang my personal life, hindi lang siya integrated sa system ko yet, siguro. And medyo privileged ako. I have a lot of friends na kabatuhan. I'm not saying if you talk to AI, wala kang friend pero like, siguro hindi ko, it doesn't come out naturally for me to, share my deepest emotions with AI yet.
Yeah.
But I have a friend who does. Tapos parang recently, we had the prayer and fasting week. Tapos I asked my friend, sabi ko, hey, how can I pray for you? Tapos sabi niya, hindi ko pa na-ready yung prayer list ko. Kasi minsan, ang haba sabi ko, one sentence lang dapat yun. Pero he asked AI to generate a list for him. And it was super detailed. So, yeah, i-integrate mo siya sa life mo. You don't have to have parang a specific, so little, calendar mo, i-AI mo. Emails mo, i-AI mo. Recently, I found out that Google Photos also has AI. So, I chatted yung Google Photos Gemini ko. Who was the people na I spent the most time with?
Really?
2022. And it showed an accurate answer with my photos with those people. So, finid ko lang na, okay, this person is my mom, this person is my sister.
Yeah.
So, parang and this was just 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So, ang daming yung practical use cases. Sometimes kasi when you think about AI, it's, okay, automate this, automate that, scale this. Na you forget na yung little things that take up your time.
Yeah.
Yun yung nagiging helpful And syempre prompting, I think everyone will answer that. Learning how to prompt well, give the AI context. Kasi AI will only be as good as the data you feed it. So for me, kunyari yung Google Photos ko, it may not be prompting, pero I fed it my data na, okay, this is my mom, this is my sister. Kaya it can give me insights na, okay, I'm with my sister sa beach na to, ganyan.
Yeah. That is so cool. I'm gonna do that later.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I didn't know Gemini could do that.
Recently lang siya.
Okay. So nag-evolve din talaga siya.
Yeah.
Alright, before I dive deep into the AI, how about let's say you are in your 20s, out of college, you're ready to do work, you're ready to take up a job or whatsoever. How should you look at AI?
So, number one, I think this is given the context na 2026 to siguro mga 2027
Yeah.
or hanggang siguro almost 2028. So I don't know sa future. Tech is fast. Siguro, kunyari, if you're a graphic designer or like yun yung path na gusto mo, knowing how to create systems that will make kung ano mang company more efficient would be of great help.
My gosh, yes. If you know,
kunyari, may nag-apply sa'yo na graphic designer. Isa, magaling mag-edit. Isa, okay lang. Pero kaya yung gawa ng system na ma-automate. Lahat ng, let's say we film this podcast and lahat ng clip na short, may AI generated na siya na magka-cut. It doesn't even have to be AI content. Magka-cut lang ng clips for you.
Yeah.
Diba? O sige, go na. Pasok mo na. And in every industry, let's say, accounting. If normal accountant ka, ang hirap ng job market ngayon. Super hirap. Pero if you go up to a company and say, okay, kaya ko gawan to ng system. It's super simple. Pag in-input natin dito, mag-automate lang dito, and mag-compute siya, and may AI insights na, syempre, as accountants, we still have to be the one to check and verify. Pero at least nagsisend siya ng parang small comments sa boss mo na, okay, today's sale was 10% higher than our average sale last month. Ikaw, as a boss,
yeah, that would be super cool.
It's such a simple, it's a simple fresh grad entry level occupation. Pero pag sinabi nga, okay, once a week may makukuha kang email na AI generated, we'll still verify, we'll still check, we'll still do our job. Pero may konting add-on na yon.
Yeah.
You would, right?
Yes,
it will set you apart. And yun nga, you have to use technology kasi AI, I believe it's gonna be a baseline na in the future. Maybe not now. So, siguro 2026 to 2027. I'm not sure how fast we'll adapt.
Yeah.
What I said would work. Pero in the future, it's gonna be like the computer. Dati, yung marunong mag-computer, marunong mag-type, sinusulat pa nila sa resume, typing skills. 8 out of 10. Yeah. I don't know if nabuta mo yung mga ganon, right?
Knows how flex. It was a flex before.
Knows how to use Microsoft Word. Ngayon, pag nilagay mo yun sa resume mo, Microsoft Word! Right? So, next time, ganon rin ang AI. It's gonna be a given. It's not something na it's a given.
Yeah.
Part siya ng basic education.
Just like maybe how people are using smartphones and social media apps right now. Para part na siya ng life. Na pag wala kang Messenger or wala kang GCash, na bakit wala kang GCash?
Right?
In the future, you're saying that, bakit di ka nag-AI? Or bakit di ka naka-AI? Parang gano'n ang mangyayari.
Yeah. Kasi parang, you write your schedule sa planner mo? You don't send an invite pag mag-meeting tayo? Ako ngayon, with my friends na techie, and this is for a Bible study group. Pag mag-meet kami, naka-calendar invite.
Yeah.
Lumalabas na nasa Google ako palagi.
Yeah. Help me parang paint the picture of where or what's the state of AI right now. I know you're touching it a little bit now, but can you expound on that? And where do you think it's heading? And if I was really interested into AI, where should I be looking into so I could, have that, I think, advantage when it comes to AI?
Yeah. So, state of AI right now, marami pang mga marami pang resistance because every time there's anything new sa tech, maraming change is scary. And this change is very scary. I mean, we can admit it naman. Pero, what I always say, kasi marami, yun nga, ayaw ng AI,
Yeah.
You won't think as much. So, matanong kita, what are your thoughts there na, okay, you won't think as much if you keep on using AI?
Well,
Hindi gagana yung brain mo, magiging lazy ka.
yeah, nakakatakot.
Mm.
Nakakatakot na parang, una, natakot ako na baka ma-overpower tayo ng AI.
Mm-mm.
Na parang, una, sige ngayon, tutulungan ko siya. Pero, I also naisip ko rin na, what if siya na yung mag-isip for me?
Mm.
There's like this certain fear din na,
Mm.
paano kung, parang siya na yung nagko-control ng buhay ko? May
Parang
ganun.
Wall-E.
Parang Wall-E, di ba?
I love that
Hindi nila
movie.
namalayan. Yeah.
So, yun yung palaging tanong sa akin. And marami ang sagot nila, hindi, you just use it as a tool, assistant mo lang yan, ikaw pa rin yung creative. But yeah, that is possible na it thinks for you. Pero what I tell them is, what happens if you don't use it? So, for example, math. Lolo ko, dad ko, ako. So, lolo ko, sobrang galing mag-math. Dad ko, may calculator. Ako, hindi lang calculator, may Excel pa and all that, right? I mean, meron na rin sa dad ko. It's a new technology. Same thing with Google, di ba? Parang, hindi na nag-iisip yung mga students because of Google.
Yeah.
Like, mom ko, you can ask her any question. Para siyang encyclopedia na she can just spit out facts, ganyan. Whether it's history, science. Kaya nga kami na homeschool eh. Ako, I grew up in a generation na hindi ko na memorize yung table elements, yung mga ganon, right? Google na lang, right? So yes, it's possible. Pero what happens if you don't use Google? What happens if you don't use a calculator?
May iwan ka.
Yeah. So, I mean, as much as I want to filter it na, no, human creativity pa rin, tayo pa rin, inuutusan lang natin yan, tool lang yan. It's possible.
Yeah. I saw a post, or I think a talk on YouTube na, it was from Tony Robbins. I don't know if you've watched that. Pero sabi niya na every time there's this new tech, we get resistance talaga.
Yes.
To the point na dati, kasi di ba dati yung pang-araro is like yung kalabaw. And then lumabas yung machines, tractors. Nung nilabas yon, nawalan ng trabaho yung mga nag-aararo ng... So nagrebelde sila. To the point na pinatay nila yung CEO.
Oh, wow.
Thank God, wala na naman pumapatay ng mga CEO ngayon.
Wala, kinakabahan ako.
No, but nung lumabas yung machine, maraming nag-rebelde, like pitchforks and all, na you're taking away the job, ganyan. And it's parang, hindi yan tao, like, it's a machine. But then fast forward to where we are now, like manufacturing companies, like machines na lahat na nagpapatakbo. And so every time there's like a new tech, sabi ni Tony Robbins that we will always be faced with resistance. And you're saying that this is really happening right now.
Yes, it's
lot.
It's hard to implement. Like, I think all business owners can agree na it's hard. Siguro yung business owners, they believe that their company should adopt AI. But try to make the team use AI is a totally different journey.
Yeah. It's crazy nga eh. Parang, I think also here sa Pilipinas, we're a little bit, I could say late. In terms of,
We are late, but stats say na we are the top 10 na nag-Google search about AI. So, yes, we're late, but I believe in Filipino talent and Filipino minds, and maybe ito yung tech that will make us move forward. Ayoko sabihin first world country or whatever. But pwede, right? Kasi you have all the knowledge in the world at the tip of your finger.
Yeah.
Tips.
Yeah, it's like, it's a great equalizer.
Yes.
Na even if you're like, 16 years old in your nasa bahay ka lang, you can learn about AI, do this. I see a lot of people making money out of it.
Yes.
Young kids learning about AI, maybe not starting a company like you, but they're just learning it and they're selling it online. Like it's so crazy. Okay.
So
but
I think yes, we're late. Pero top tayo sa nagsisearch. And that's a start. Now we're curious about it. Now, the question is, babalik tayo sa stewardship. What do we do about it? Will you use AI to your advantage? Or hayaan mo lang another wave of technology? Right?
Yeah. Siguro kasi merong parang certain belief around AI. Pag sinabi mong AI, inisip na yung parang robot. Diba? Parang, ano ba yung mga movies dati na
Wall-E.
Wall-E, di ba?
Sobrang favorite ko, kaya yun yung sinasabi ko.
Wall-E, di ba? So they get scared.
And it's scary, Like, it's really scary. Like, hindi ko naman siya inaano na, huwag ka matakot, gamitin mo. But it's neutral. So, nakakatakot lang siya if nakakatakot yung gumagamit.
Yeah.
So, what do you do about it? Parang yun.
At the end of the day, it's still
parang,
like a tool.
it's like money, right? Money is also a tool. A lot of people equate having a lot of money as as a bad thing, being greedy. But at the end of the day, it will only parang amplify who you are.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a question that is asked all the time about AI. I'm still gonna ask it to you. Like, do you think AI is taking away jobs from people?
Like any new wave of tech. Like kanina, yung mga tractors, yung mga it will change jobs. So for example, wala namang graphic designer dati. That's new tech, right? Yung like digital art. Dati sasabihin nila, oh, you're taking away the job of mga nagpe-paint, nag-artist, yung mga ganyan. You're taking away, mass-produce ka ng tarpaulin. Wala na yung mga painters. Wala na yung nag-hand-paint ng posters. That's an example. Dati, may occupation na paggabi, siya taga-light ng lamp kasi mano-mano pa, fina-fire yung lamp. Ngayon, isang switch na lang. So, nawalan yung mga yun ng trabaho. Dapat sasabihin ko mailman, kaso lang maraming Shopee and Lazada orders. So, naging iba lang yung dinideliver nila.
Pero meron din sa China, di ba? Robot na yung nagde-deliver.
Ayun nga lang. Baka makidnap yung mga robot natin, ibenta dito eh. So, hindi pwede yun dito. Kaya nga wala tayong drone delivery eh.
Wala pa, yeah.
And so, I feel like, yes, pero it will create new jobs. Tulad ng graphic artist. Dati wala namang graphic artist. Social media manager. Wala namang ganun dati, right? So right now, kunyari for AI, ngayon may bagong occupation, conversation designers. So, what does that do?
Conversation designer? Ano yun?
Yeah, you design conversations that, like for me, for my company, syempre, ayaw namin yung talk to human. I'm sure naka-experience ka na ng annoying na AI bot or any chat bot na parang, I just want to talk to a human agent and get this over with. Siyempre, ayoko yun. Kailangan human-like tayo. Kailangan empathetic tayo. So, we design those conversations. And walang ganung occupation before. Right? So, like any tech, dati wala namang coders. Ngayon, meron na. Software engineer. Wala namang ganun dati.
Yeah.
So, it will change. It will remove jobs, but it will, lead to new jobs.
Yeah.
Parang, yun nga, in any tech, social media, kinuhaan ng mga influencers yung mga market share ng mga artista, for example. Right? Yeah. Pero it also led to new jobs. Marami nawalan because hindi na naging as, yung mga major TV network compared to before. So, yeah. Pero it also led to new opportunities. And I love the word na you used a while ago, yung equalizer ba?
Yeah. Great equalizer.
Yeah. So, like vlogging, content, dati, kung ano lang in-improve ng whatever network, yun lang yung iproproduce and sila lang yung may trabaho. Ngayon, everyone has a chance.
Yeah.
Iba lang yung laban.
Yeah. And I think a word that comes to mind is democratization.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's social media. That's my thing, right? Content creation. For me, that's what democratizes a lot of like opportunities as well. You don't need to pay for a billboard to promote your business out there.
Yeah.
You can do content, right? For me, it democratizes the battlefield. It's a really great equalizer. And I can't wait to see how it will all evolve. Kasi definitely, if this is the case, like younger people will have an advantage. That's what I feel like. Dahil ang mga younger people, sila yung mas hindi takot sa tech.
Yeah.
Versus yung mga older generations, mas, ay hindi, okay na ako sa calculator ko. Bakit ako mag-Excel? Gumagana naman to eh.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Or bakit ako mag-AI? May Excel naman. So parang ganon. But the young people who are really into it like you, are gonna be kind of like paving the way for like the next generations as well. For you, my question is, how do you stay ahead in this AI race that is happening?
Stay curious, and I wouldn't say I'm ahead kasi sobrang dami nangyayari. I can't keep up. So for me, that's why when you asked me the question a while ago na, ano ba dapat inaaral, ganyan, sabi ko, just integrate it with what you have ngayon sa life mo. If you're using calendar, photos, ipasok mo na yon. Kasi in the world of tech, you can never stay ahead. You can just do with what you can and stay curious. Pero parang uma-attend ako ng webinar mo eh. So, I think you mentioned starting with parang choosing a platform.
Yeah.
Kasi if you do LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, X, and lahat yan at the same time, wala kang mapupuntahan. So, just focus on kung ano meron ka right now.
Yeah.
And okay, slowly, how do I integrate it in my life? Kasi if you try to stay ahead, you can never keep up. Lalo na sa Pilipinas tayo, there will always be not even someone, another like a whole country ahead of you, right?
Yeah.
Like tayo ngayon pa lang tayo nag-AI, pero sila, ilang years ago na sila nag-AI. Like I know someone, he's Filipino and he's been working with AI since 2020.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ngayon ko lang nagagamit yung AI, so
Yeah.
grabe.
Diba? So, talagang, I don't think we can ever stay ahead. But, syempre, if may new tech, kaya mo na i-apply, apply mo na. Pero kasi sobrang pressure, kaya marami na overwhelm pagdating sa AI. Yung iba nga hindi nila naintindihan kung ano yung AI eh. Alam na nila, AI, computer, ganyan. Lalo na all day. Yung all day. So, you can never fully stay ahead. But, if na-automate mo yung, let's say, 15%
Yeah.
of your work tasks, that's already 15% more of your time.
Ganda. So if you can, I love that part. Parang, if kahit nga 5% eh, if you just take care of 5%, you're gonna get 5% back.
Yes.
So you're gonna automate
and
that part.
Time is the most valuable thing in this world. You can never earn it back. You can never, wala eh. Once it's spent, it's spent.
Yeah.
So, for me, yun. Ang hirap kasi, palagi yung tinatanong sa akin, parang, what's the latest ngayon sa AI? I'm like, I have no idea. Pag sinabi ko sa'yo, after 1 hour, may
Wala
bagong
na.
launch na. Like, yeah. So, parang, it's more of, ginagamit mo ba? You can know the latest AI trends, but if you don't use it, and if it's not even applicable to you and your business, ba't mo aralin, right?
Okay. They're signaling that we're almost 1 hour na tayo nagkukwentuhan. But I think one of my last questions would be, like, you're the founder of Sophie AI, right? Gano'n
We started 2024.
2024. May 1 year na si Sophie AI.
Yeah, almost two.
Yeah, just quickly share, like, what is Sophie AI?
Okay, so if you have a Facebook or an Instagram page, our AI or Sophie can reply for you. And hindi siya yung normal chat automations na very static. We try to make it as conversational as possible, as human-like as possible. Kaya, especially here in the Philippines, hindi naman English, hindi Filipino ang language natin. It's Taglish and Jejemon when it comes to chats, diba? So, our AI can do that. Kaya nga mag-Bisaya, mag-Ilocano. And, yeah, so that's a little bit of our, what we do.
Yeah.
Syempre, we also do other projects and other automations as well. But for most of our work, that's what we do.
Okay. I guess for me, my question is, you're very young. How young are you?
25.
Oh my gosh, 25. You have this startup that you're building, a tech startup for what it's worth, na talagang grabe ang pacing. But you've been also named like top 100, like under 30. My question is, how do you keep up with the pressure, or how do you maintain that balanced or kind of like holistic approach to life, and at the same time take care of the business?
The honest answer is, I'm trying. Like, that's my candid answer. Like, I don't think I do it as gracefully as I wanted to. Syempre, there are days na I go to my mom and dad's room, ang hirap magnegosyo, bakit ba to? And even with my friends, sasabihin ko, guys, paano nyo nakakaya tong mga problema na to? Ganyan. Especially parang going into business young, marami kang things na hindi mo alam, ay, kasama pala yan sa responsibilities ko as an owner. I didn't think, akala ko magbibenta lang ako. Akala ko, oh, yay, hire lang, tas masaya na. Hindi pala. There's so many things going on na you only know once you're there na. Taxes, ganyan. So, I don't have an answer because I don't think, I wouldn't consider myself as someone who handles pressure well. Pero one thing I can tell you, God's grace, yun lang. Kasi, wala, hindi ko kaya. Only by grace na I'm here today. Kasi, yun, mahirap magnegosyo. Especially in the new industry, where wala akong blueprint. Like, hindi ako, let's say, hindi ako coffee shop na, okay, ABC, okay, menu, concept, try mo iluto, try mo tong drinks na to, find a good location. Like, alam mo na may blueprint na, tas may kokopyahan ka. This is super new. So, I take it one day at a time. As in, there are days na I wake up and I'm like, Lord, di ko alam gagawin ko.
Lord, give me the strength.
Yeah, so as much as I want to give you a good answer, wala akong answer. Si Lord lang.
I do believe that even though maybe it's not up to your standard, but you are truly inspiring a lot of people with the product that you have, with the company that you have. I mean, you're really helping a lot of business owners. I've seen your demo. It's so good. And I pray that, you know, more and more business people get to know you and your company, kasi like life-changing talaga, guys. It is really life-changing. So I'll link it out below so you guys can check it out. But also, I'm seeing you having fun with your girlfriends, and also like just being in the arena, but at the same time allowing yourself to not, alam mo yung iba kasi meron kasi may nakikita online na they're young but they're acting like they figured it out.
Yeah.
Pero parang sa'yo ang nararamdaman ko is like, yeah, I'm just trying my best, and you know, I get these awards and I'm grateful for it, but you know, I'm just also trying to figure out. So that there's that humility that I sense in you, and that for me is really inspiring. So thank you so much for sharing your light here on the podcast. I guess my last question for you is that if there's someone who is watching this video and they feel that they're delayed in life, they feel lost, they feel like they're lagging behind, like what's your number one piece of advice for them?
In God's perfect time. Like, I never... Okay, so I shared a while ago na super delayed ako in school. I was more than 2 years behind. Pero I graduated cum laude. In God's perfect time. Pero and sometimes it doesn't happen after a few years. Sometimes it takes decades. Pero in His perfect time, magko-quote ako. So, medyo mababaw. Disney siya. Si Mulan and yung dad niya. Tapos, cherry blossom yun eh. Tapos, sabi ng dad ni Mulan, oh, ang ganda. Oh, look, that one's late. Kasi may hindi nag-bloom. Pero pag nag-fall na lahat ng other cherry blossoms and nag-bloom siya, it will be the most beautiful of them all. So in God's perfect time, don't rush. Comparison is the thief of joy. And I know ang hirap ma-delay in life. Parang it's fun kasi when you feel like you're ahead eh. Pero life is not a race. We're running the race of life, pero at the end of the day, iba yung timing ni Lord and perfect timing. Huwag ka lang mag-give up. Kasi there are days na you want to lose hope. Like, ganyan ako, parang shocks, may tatanggap pa ba na college sa akin? Baka kung saan ako pumasok na college kasi ilang years delayed na ako, ilang years behind na ako. Like, simple lang. Imagine mo, na-delay ako elementary, not even high school. Parang, as someone na parang grade 5 pa lang yung inaaral mo, grade 4, sabi mo, ala, what if may algebra, like, what if may algebra na ako? Yung mga triangle, like, all those confusing stuff. Pero, take it one day at a time and be faithful with what the Lord has given you.
Yeah, I love that. And I'm so happy na we are in the age na ang quotes ay galing na sa Disney movies. I'm so happy.
As a Gen Z.
We will see like experts in different industries quoting Disney movies. But you heard it here first. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
I'm so inspired. I'm gonna watch Mulan mamaya. But no, again, Sophie, you're very young. You have a whole life ahead of you, but still you're creating this amazing company, and I'm so excited for you, and hopefully more and more people get to know who you are and your work as well. But really, thank you so much for being here on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. And thank you so much for enjoying this. I have so many questions pa about AI, but we'll probably do that in another episode. But thank you so much, guys, for sticking here. And hopefully you learned a lot. If you do, go ahead and share it on your social media platforms. I will link down all of Sophie's social media and TikTok, Instagram, and all of those, and her business as well. Ilalagay ko sa baba. Go check it out. If you're a business owner and you have no idea where to start with implementing AI, go ahead, check out their company, Sophie AI. It's really, really amazing. I've seen it. You will definitely use it. So check nyo yan. And yeah, again, thank you so much for being here. Again, Sophie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure to have you here on the show. And regards din kay dad mo sa
Yes.
kay uncle mo. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, click that follow button, because you guys are the oxygen. And if we're growing, we're going to have more amazing people on the show as well. So please click that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 100,000 followers on YouTube as well. So yeah, yun lang. Thank you. And thank you. This is Alec Cuenca. This is Small Talk, Small Conversations with Huge Impact. Did I say that right? This is Alec Cuenca. This is Small Talk, Small Conversations with Huge Impact. And I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.